Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the morning volatility report from OptionPit.com. It is I, Andrew Giovinazzi, Chief Operating Officer of OptionPit.com, welcoming you to this lovely, lovely, lovely Tuesday morning. We have a full schedule today at OptionPit. Mark's saying, we didn't get a lot of resolution here. And it's hard to disagree with him. You didn't get the crack in volatility we wanted for the move. It was still a solid little rally. Vol came in, didn't come crashing in. Had a pretty big move though. No question about it. And you're catching a little bit of a bid today on, we've got Walmart earnings are out and they're actually pretty good. GE is looking okay. There's a tender in there with their deal with the financial company they're spinning off, SYF. Facebook looks okay. Apple was looking okay. We're kind of back to the, I think with the same issue with December Fed, things like that. It is what it is. And for the last 2 weeks, I think most of what the market's been looking at is this. Weaker oil is dragging down a lot of the oil stocks, and essentially that's what we've got. So every time you see this looks a little weaker, USO, crude looking weaker, I think the market it's making it a little softer, a little harder for it to rally. There is a lot tied to oil prices. There are some of the higher yield debt markets, things like that. When oil gets a little lower, some of the, it seems like a few more of the companies that are on the bubble are going to have more troubles as far as if they were highly leveraged before it all started. And every time we kind of creep down to this area, it's sort of what we get. So oil below 40 is not that great. I think we're just looking at, I was looking at what was the last ticker here? It was very close, 40.94. Just doesn't like it. Market doesn't like it. Okay. And again, at this point, we need reasons to rally. Higher oil prices rallies the oil stocks. We rally. All of the tech is pretty much out. Most of the big tech, save for a couple of mid-size, or I guess mid-sized stocks. I will say though that Walmart did surprise a little bit. It basically traded exactly. We're looking at this on the close yesterday. It covered its move. I think the 57 straddle went out right around $2. So I mean, it covered its move for today. You still have a couple days left. Well, maybe it did. It covered a little better than the 58 straddle was $2, right? And it's about trading right there. So things are not, I guess, not all as terrible as we thought in Walmart land. All the volatility pretty much crushed in there. And this is, I think, one of my picks for the next year or two as the company starts to become a little bit more. Let's just say it's going to jump into the digital divide some way, somehow. I don't know how much they can challenge Amazon, but it certainly looks like they're going to give it a shot. So I think more news too. Warren Buffett doubling down on IBM. I think it's worth taking a look at there, considering we are at multi-year lows. So I think there's some interesting trades in some of the stocks that the market doesn't like. Especially if we can get decent prices for volatility in them. I think oil is still going to be weak, so you're still going to see a little off and on. And, I don't see us really rallying back to kind of where we were until, you see the vol really start to decline. And, we're just not seeing that yet. Okay. Take the November out. It's expiring tomorrow, the Nov Ordinary. But you're getting a kind of a continued bid for it, and at some point that bid has to start going away for the market to relax a little bit. Vol of vol is probably one of the best indicators of restlessness, among traders and unease there is. And just looking at VIX vol right now, okay, follow the thread from, okay, obviously that's a panic for reference, but the next, we're getting a little close to that next higher level, okay? We were touching it, and then again, since the reason for whatever the sell-off kind of really never showed up, we had more of a jump in vol than we actually had movement without the follow-through, and movement vol didn't go up. So again, I'd say any real big drops in vol are still probably a trade to buy until the Fed comes out in the middle of, what is it, December 16th? I believe it's Wednesday the 16th. It's usually always when VIX expires. I don't know, I think they do that just to annoy everybody because I'm sure they don't look at the VIX calendar. It would be nice if they did. It would make it a little more interesting for us to trade, because then you could have a VIX position that had a one-day move built into it. You do have the weekly, though, but for right now, this is what we got. So it looks kind of like a flat market. Don't expect much up or down. And what I would look at is, a lot of the big cap tech that has sold off. You get slightly higher volatilities. It might be interesting for a trade in there. All right, and with that, we will see you all in the chat room. We have our open mic tonight and our pro chat after the close. Everybody have a good day, and I will talk to you all in about, our chat room opens at 10:15. Bye-bye.